Hi, my name is Martin, and I'm going to be taking you guys through the unboxing of the BI Cloud panel. So we want to show you what the physical hardware is, what are the components that all go together. Let's go take a look. This is our Building Insights panel. We keep all of our panels in the same form factor in order to make them a lot easier to install out on a site. Major thing to understand with this panel is we have our locking mechanism up front. It is not a key type mechanism. You actually unlock it with a screwdriver, so it makes it very easy to work with. Anyone who has tools is able to access this panel. The other thing about it is on the exterior of the panel, and I'm going to pan down just a little bit here, you can see that we have knockouts that are already pre-drilled. So that's going to make it a lot easier in order to get additional wiring on board should you need that, and to make sure there's no metal filings that go inside the panel that could compromise it in any way. And that's just us trying to make sure that you guys have the best experience possible installing this panel. Let's take a look inside. Opening up the panel and taking a look inside, we're going to start at the top left-hand corner and work clockwise around the panel from there. So starting up top, you can see one of our components shares a very similar form to another device that you guys are probably used to working with, our NPMs, and that is our CL3 or Cloud Controller. Now this is the device that allows us to go out and connect to the Building Insights Cloud. You can see on both sides we have an Ethernet port that is running to our other controller, and we have another Ethernet port on the other side that'll connect on out to the web. And so when we connect this system up, it's very easy for us to then connect those pieces. We have dynamic addressing, so there's no longer a need to know a static IP out on a site, and it makes just connecting this whole system that much easier and that much quicker. Moving over to the controller on the right, you can see that this is our NPM UN controller. We went with the universal controller because we wanted you to have the option to connect additional inputs and outputs to it. Most of you that have done work with our small building systems and our building expert software will recognize this piece. There's no additional configuration that you need to do in terms of IP addresses. The CL3 is going to take care of all of that. Now here running out the top, you can see that we have antenna extenders, so that because this is inside a metal box, we obviously can't have our wireless cards transmitting through it, so they're just poking through the top of that box. Moving along the side, you can see that we have our Varus relay, our Varus power supply. That's what's powering our entire panel. And as we come across to the other side, we have electrical sockets for you guys to use, standard wall warts. We understand that you may have to be configuring some of the devices locally. You may need a power supply if you're working in the controllers here. I wanted to make sure that we provided that for our partners. Running up and down the left and the right, the right and the left hand side, we have wire mold. So again, try to keep your wires nice and clean, meaning if you are bringing in some additional inputs to an NPM, you can run them very cleanly up and around and into that NPM, either through the bottom of the box, or you can see we have another knockout up here, again allowing us to get that wiring in very easy for you folks. So wanted this canned approach in order to make it as simple as we could to get this product up and on a wall and have it functioning without the need of a lot of specialized labor. So thank you very much. Next video, we're going to take a look at our lighting panel.